Hey, flight to flight, bro, call the drive. Can't fuck around with no Uber job. They know this shit is super fly. I might dive in it like a scuba diver. I told you this is no game. There's no pain, there's no gain. And I won't bring you no shame. Always worry about the no name.
Welcome to another episode of NoName TV, man. I'm Marcus Antoine. I got RDG with me, and today, special guest, one L Vibez. Or Vibez Go. What you go by now?
I'm gonna go with Vibez Go now.
Vibez Go. So for starters, let them know where you from.
Sure. I'm from Waldorf, Maryland. I've been here for real my whole life for real. Well, I moved here in like 6th grade, but I'm from here for real. I did all my main years here.
So
yeah.
Let's talk about the name change. Why did you change your name?
Shit, that was only because my distribution people, they like canceled my account, so I had to change the name for real. I can't use 1L Vibez no more.
Has that like affected your career anyway?
No, I was pretty much, Vibez Go was my stage name for real already. So the 1L Vibez was just what I was dropping music under type shit. So yeah.
So what is 1L?
One life, one love. Yeah, I do it really.
Is that like a group?
Yeah, for sure.
Who else is in it?
We got Maul. He changed his name to Ben One. My man Woos and my man Cash for real. Yeah, that's 1L. My man Sneak though, he passed though, but that was 1L for sure. Yeah.
Speaking on the group, like I seen that y'all have like a YouTube channel. Y'all post all y'all music videos on that. Like what kind of inspired that?
Shit. We just needed a way to put out like content out for real. Like we got vlogs and all types of shit coming on the way for real. We just didn't drop it yet because we trying to plan it now. Like we was just freestyling everything these past 2 years, but we about to like lock in, you know, make it more professional.
How do you think adding content like vlogs and stuff like that will help boost your music?
Shit, a lot, because I don't be on the internet too much, like showing myself or like what's going on for real. So that's more, I guess, people opening it up to people more.
Mm-hmm.
So you think the vlogs and stuff is gonna like boost your music career?
Definitely, yeah. Because people fuck with me, like, you know. So
yeah,
it's just for the rest of the world.
So what can like we expect in these vlogs? Like, is it gonna be like days at the studio or
studio days, day in the life, turning up, parties, shit, meeting different people, you know. It's gonna be a lot.
You performed before?
Yeah, at Bliss. I performed at Bliss, my first show ever.
How was that experience Bliss being such a strong name in the DMV area, and that was your first show?
Shit, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was crazy. It happened so fast though, I ain't even had time to think about that shit, bro. That shit was crazy though.
How does traveling like help your career? I see you was in Atlanta before, but like, how do you connect with those new faces to build a fan base?
Shit, it's like everybody got their own fan bases for real. So once you collab, like you engaging with each other fan base. That's the problem we have here for real. Like, everybody got their little own fan base, but we would try to like work together for real. We try to like be bigger in the DMV. But
do you think you have to build a character around your music to be more successful?
shit, here, yeah.
Why is that?
You gotta be. I mean, because right now the drill, little street music, that's what's in for real. So that should be more about what you show for real than the music for real. And the music, in my opinion, don't be all that for real. Niggas creative because they talking about one subject, but you know.
So what kind of like shied you away from that style of music?
That shit not gonna make that much money. I learned that. Niggas sat down and talked to me like the main groups is like the youth and the females for real. So once you get them, everybody else fall in line. Yeah.
Well, you say it doesn't make much money, but a lot of the youth is like, they gravitate towards that drill shit. So
yeah.
How can you say that it doesn't make that much money when that's what they like the most, it seems?
It is what they like the most. That's what and that's what like the media put out the most for real, but it don't make the most money. Like it's not gonna be timeless music. Like it's just gonna be here for a second. Like a song you cranking for real, like you're not gonna play it 2 years later and still crank like a drill song because it's gonna be some new shit, but some cool shit like that's telling you some shit for real. Like you can play that forever for real.
So when you're in the studio, your goal is to make timeless music.
Yeah, timeless.
Is it hard to build a fan base due to being from such a small area and not portraying like the street shit?
Definitely. Yeah. That's an obstacle for sure.
How do you combat that though?
Shit, just keep working. Outworking everybody.
So how do you operate business-wise in the industry as grimy as music? Like it's a whole bunch of people paying to win and using their bodies to get afford. So how do you operate and be able to keep your morals and principles in this business?
Shit, stay to yourself for real. Like, just stay to yourself. Like, the more you get in the mix, the more chaotic that shit gonna be. I ain't even gonna lie. Regardless, industry or street, like, the more you're in the mix, the more chaotic it's gonna be.
So like, you say stay out the mix, but it's not easy to stay out the mix.
Yeah.
So what do you do to stay out the mix?
Shit, focus on music, not tune everybody else out for real. Like, people gonna say whatever the fuck they wanna say for real. So, just do your thing for real. Cause you know you're doing your shit.
So you in a group, so like, how much is music pushed like within y'all circle?
Shit. Right now we haven't dropped too much. I've been putting throwaways on SoundCloud and shit recently. So, but all the main music gonna come out in like February, March for like leading up to the summer. For
So how do you find material? Being as though you're not in the streets constantly, you don't talk about the easy stuff. Like,
yeah.
what do you do to find material in your music?
Shit, I went through it for. I seen the shit, been through it, did some shit, like all the shit, put it in one.
How would you describe that style? Is it like lifestyle rap, or is it pain music? What would you call it?
More like soul talk for some of the songs, you know. But yeah.
Do you plan to drop more videos compared to like mixtapes and stuff like that, just so people can see you?
Yeah, more videos, probably more singles for, so I can focus on pushing my best songs for, instead of just dropping so much.
How soon can we expect those singles?
Shit, February. I'm gonna start dropping in February.
Do you ever feel like? Do you feel like eventually you gonna have to switch your sound? Not necessarily to like the like street rap, but like, I don't know, just something else. You ever feel like that? Or like, do you have any interest in any other type of sound?
Like, I'd be open to a lot of shit. Like, I ain't put it out, but I done made rock songs. Like, what else I made? Like R&B songs. I made a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like, I just don't put it out yet. Cause I don't feel like they be ready for that shit. Like, they don't be wanting to hear that type shit yet. So,
But you can make them want to hear it just by dropping it.
You right.
So, what would you say? I guess the genre is your favorite to make compared, because you say you make rock, you make R&B, you're a rapper, obviously. So, what would you say is your favorite, and what do you have most fun doing?
Shit. My favorite probably is like the turned up shit probably that I got now. But like, I'm a mellow person, so it's kind of like me stepping outside my box for real. So that, but the easiest shit I can make is like pain and shit for the females for real. I ain't dropped a lot of shit for the females yet, but I got a lot of shit.
Considering you dropping in February, is there like a tape, like a Valentine's Day type tape that we can expect to hear from you?
I might drop it. I'm gonna start singles in February I might drop something on Valentine's Day for sure. But yeah, I might drop a tape like leading up to the summer for real.
So what are some hiccups that you ran into in your career that you would like to help other artists, help new artists avoid?
Shit, being discouraged. Like, not everybody gonna fuck with your shit for real. Like, everybody, you gonna have your own little group. Like, so don't get discouraged. Most of my fans not even from here. Type shit. They're not from here. Yeah, so.
Where are they from?
Everywhere else. For real. I got fans here for sure. Not fan supporters, but yeah, everywhere else, bro. Like, West Coast mainly. Like, they fuck with that shit.
So it's 2023 now. New Year just happened. What's some goals you set for yourself? Some personal goals you set for yourself for this year?
Shit. This year is gonna go up. I just got some shit. My whole team, we got some shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we just planning it, bro. Like, trying to do this shit correct. Like, we learning the ins and outs, what not to do, what to do right now. So that's why we not dropping too much. We just learning. Like,
How long you been an artist?
3 years. I've been making music since a kid though. Like, I got papers with me writing songs. I used to sing in the shower and shit like that.
Who you like used to look up to and stuff?
I listen to everything. For real. I don't really got no idols or nothing in the music. I just try to listen to everything for real.
Is there any specific producers you want to work with? Because off camera you talked about how just getting certain beats has put you in a position where you had to take down most of your music. Is there any specific producers you want to work with so you can avoid that in the future?
Yeah, I got a few producers I'm working with right now.
What the names?
Shit, Namori, Icy, Supreme. I just dropped with Supreme with Lil Ty. We're gonna shoot a video to put that shit on soon. But I'm reaching out to more right now, but that's the main three right now. Icy, Namori, and Supreme, for sure.
What's the importance on like an artist having a real relationship with a producer?
That's big because they could tend to like your style for real, and they know what you like. So once they do, they just be sending that shit through once you get a good relationship with the producers and shit.
So how do you balance life and music without giving too much into your personal life and your songs?
Shit, bro. I be staying to myself. Like, I only talk to my friends, my brother right here, my little brother. That's it, man. You know? Just stay to myself, my little circle. That's how you keep everything else out the way.
In terms of auto-tune,
Yeah.
do you think that your natural voice, like, do you sing with your natural voice sometimes?
Yeah.
Would you do some no auto-tune singing more than auto-tune in the future?
Yeah. I just gotta sit down and work with it right now. Like, the sound I got right now, it sounds good to my ear at least. So that's what I've been working with for real. But I'm definitely gonna try all types of shit.
Can you kind of like explain to people how to use auto-tune? Because some people don't know you have to actually be auto-tune for auto-tune to work.
For sure. Like, you just gotta, like, no homo, like, play with the vocals, bro. Like, before you even make the song, like, before I make my songs, I find a melody. Like, I'm not even saying words first. I'm like, do you know what I'm saying? Just find the melody. Then you put words in, you go back, put words in and shit. Like, that's easier than trying to, like, people be trying to, like, rap a little bit, and it be sounding good, too, but, like, how you really, like, catch the auto-tune, you gotta play with your voice for real. Like, just try shit, be creative.
What made you go towards the auto-tune rather than just using your regular voice?
Shit, I'm not really a rapper, in my opinion.
What would you say you are?
An artist, for real. I don't think I'm a rapper.
What's the difference to you?
Shit, you know when they can rap, though. Like just rap, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference, like, they're making songs and a nigga just rapping. Like, there's a difference, in my opinion.
Makes sense. This has been another great episode of NoName TV. Shout out to Vibez Gold fucking with us. I'm Marcus Antoine. I got Ryder Guy with me. Big RDG. Project NoName. We out.
Appreciate y'all.